Dear students, greetings of the day. Today we are going to see the third supplementary reader, Spices of India. Okay, what is meant by spices? Spices is an aromatic substance used to flavor food. Okay, spices is an aromatic substance used to flavor the food while we cook. Okay, so in this supplementary we are going to see the various spices used in India in olden days. Okay, listen. In India, spices are the soul of food. When we think of spices, we think of tasty and healthy food. Many of these spices in our food are added to balance nutrition and to keep us healthy. So, in India, spices are the major soul of food. Okay, without spices, we can't think of tasty and healthy food. Okay, by adding these spices, we are getting tasty and healthiness in our food. Okay, the many spices that we added in our food balances nutrition and it keeps us healthy. Okay, the spices that we are adding uh, gives us and it balances the nutrition and it keeps us very healthy and strong. Okay, without spices we cannot cook the food. Okay, they add flavor and nutrition to dishes without fat or calories. Then spices gives flavor and nutrition to dishes without any fats or calories. Okay, by adding the spices, we are getting nutrition to dishes without any fats or calories. Okay, then spices like cumin, mustard, pepper, cloves, fennel, cinnamon, and turmeric are very important in Indian food. Okay, here cumin means what? In Tamil it is called as seeragam. Okay, then mustard means kadugu. Then pepper means milagu. Cloves means grambu. Okay, then fennel means seeragam. Fennel means seeragam. Okay, wow. Then cinnamon means lavangapattai. Then I think you all know about the turmeric. Okay, these are the spices make our food very yummy and tasty. Okay, the spices that we are adding cumin, mustard, pepper, cloves, fennel, cinnamon and turmeric are the spices make the food very yummy and tasty. Okay, when it comes to Indian food, the first thing that comes to many people's minds is probably spicy curry. People say curry comes from the Tamil word curry. In Tamil, curry means sauce. Okay. In Indian food, the first thing that comes to our many people's mind is almost the spicy and tasty curry. Okay. In olden days, people said curry comes from the Tamil word K-A-R-Y. K-A-R-I. Okay, curry. Then in Tamil, curry means sauce. What is meant by sauce? It is a liquid or semi-liquid substance served with food to add moistness and flavor. Okay. Sauce is a liquid or a semi-liquid substance served with food to add moistness and flavor. Okay. Then sauce is something that is cooked with a roasted or powdered mixture of spices, condiments and herbs. Okay. The mixture of spices, condiments and herbs are called as sauce. Okay. This mixture of spices can be different in different places. It can be mild or it can be spicy and pungent. Okay. So the mixture of spices can be different in different places by the user. Okay. Then according to the mixture of spices, the flavor of sauce will differ. Okay. The taste and flavor of the sauce will differ according to the mixture. Okay. Then it can be mild or it can be spicy and pungent. Okay, what is meant by pungent smell? It is strong taste or a smell is called as pungent. Okay, flowers, leaves, roots, bark, seeds and bulbs are combined in many different ways to produce a great variety of flavors that are sweet, sharp, hot, sour, spicy, aromatic, tart, mild, fragrant or pungent. Okay, to produce a great variety of flavors, people used flowers, leaves, roots, barks, seeds and bulbs in the tree that are combined in different ways to get different flavors. Okay, The flavors that we will get are sweet taste, sharp taste, hot, sour, spicy, aromatic, tart, mild and fragrant. Okay, these are the tastes. These are the variety of flavors we are getting from the spices. Okay, when cooked with rice, meat, fish or vegetables, the spices gives the dish a special savory taste. It makes us want to eat more. When spices are mixed with rice for cooking, meat, fish or vegetable means it gives us a special different ivory taste. Okay, the taste makes us to eat more food. Okay, but apart from delicious food, spices also bring to mind adventure. Many of the most exciting voyages of modern history were made to conquer the spice trade and the race to become its master. So, apart from delicious food, spices gives us a adventurous feeling while we eat. Okay, spices gives us a adventurous feeling while we eat. Okay, many of the most exciting people from other country of modern history were made to overcome and control the spice trade and the competition become its master. Okay, the colonization of the Americans and the Asia had its roots in the spice trade. In 1942, Columbus went west to find India and pepper but ran into America and the chili. So, in spice trade, the colonization of America and Asia had important position. Okay, in 1942, Columbus came to India to find pepper, but by travel, unfortunately, he went to America and found chili there. Okay, that's the way how the chili was introduced everywhere. Okay, Vasco da Gama, 6 years later, went around Africa to reach Calicut, the home of pepper. 6 years later, Vasco da Gama went around Africa and then he reached Calicut. Where is Calicut situated? It is in Kerala. Okay. He reached Calicut to get pepper. Okay. Because Calicut is the home of pepper. There we can get lot of pepper. Pepper cultivation takes important place in Calicut. So he went to Calicut to get pepper. Okay. These voyages ended the very profitable trade that the Arabs and Romans had built up over the centuries. They set the stage for a new world. So, the people from other countries came to India and ended the very profitable trade that the Arabs and Romans had built up over the centuries. Okay, because they set the stage for a new different world. Okay. How do you think the expansion of a spice trade set the stage for a new world? Spices were always an important part of India's trade. Spices were traded with Mesopotamia, China, Sumeria, Egypt and Arabia along with perfumes and textiles as far back as 7000 years ago, much before the Greek and Roman civilization. In Indian trading, spices took important place. Then the spices were traded with Mesopotamia, China, Sumeria, Egypt and Arabia. Okay. Before the Greek and Roman civilization, the spices were traded along with perfumes and textiles as far back as 7000 years ago. Okay. Indian epics and in writings dating back to the Roman Empire in the 1st century CE talk about the cloves. Thousands of years ago, the great masters of Ayurveda had listed the uses of spices for cooking and in medicines. So, in the 1st century, the Indian epics and in writings dating back to the Roman Empire were talked about the cloves. What is meant by cloves? Grambu. Okay, in Tamil it is called as grambu. It is a spices used in cooking. Okay, it means then thousands of years ago, the great masters of Ayurveda had listed the use of spices for cooking and in the medicinal uses. Okay, while these spices are readily available today, there was a time when people risked their lives to get Indian spices. During the Middle Age, a pound of ginger was worth the price of a ship. Nowadays, the spices are readily mixed and available today. Okay, but people took lot of time and they risked their life to get this type of Indian spices. Okay, during the Middle Ages, a pound of ginger was worth for the price of one sheep. Okay, this is a miracle. During the Middle Age, a pound of ginger means inji. Okay, a pound of ginger was worth for the price of a one sheep. Okay, then a pound of maize was equal to the price of three sheep or half the price of a cow. Pepper was the crown jewel of all spices. Okay, here a pound of maize. What is meant by maize? Maize means in Tamil it is called as jadikai. Okay, it is called as jadikai. Okay, so a pound of maize was equal to the price of three sheep or half the price of a cow. Okay, then the pepper was the crown jewel of all spices. Okay, what are those spices that the world wanted so badly? The spices that we need in everyone's kitchen are cardamom, cloves, ginger, mace and nutmeg were some of the other spices that left Indian shores to flavor the world's kitchen. Okay, so here cardamom means what? Cardamom means elakai. Okay, then you know about the cloves, ginger, mace. Okay, then nutmeg means what? Nutmeg is an aromatic spherical shaped seed of a tropical tree. Okay, nutmeg is an aromatic spherical shaped seed of a tropical tree. So in each and everyone's kitchen, the spices that are cardamom, cloves, ginger, mace and nutmeg and some other spices gives a fantastic flavor for cooking. Okay, using spices in cooking has a long history. It may go back as far as 52,000 years ago. Though we cannot know for sure how men came to use spices, it is quite possible that it was by chance. So spices that are used in cooking had a very long history. Okay, it may go back as far as 52,000 years ago and we may not sure how men came to use these spices because it is quite possible to happen by a luck or a chance. Okay, however, spices have played a vital role in our food now for a long time. In earlier centuries, spices were not easily available and were very expensive. Thus, spice traders become very rich. Pepper and cinnamon no longer cost a fortune. However, while they seem to have lost their glory and value, they will never lose their place in a kitchen, especially in an Indian one. So, spices have played a vital role in our food nowadays. Okay, for a long time, but spices have played a vital role in our food now for a long time, but in earlier centuries spices were not easily available and its cost is very expensive. Okay, the people who are doing a spice trade become very rich in olden days, but nowadays pepper and cinnamon lost his fortune because we can get it easily everywhere. Okay, in each and every countries cinnamon and pepper cultivations takes place, so we are getting easily everywhere. Then it may lose their glory and value, but they will never lose their important place in the kitchen, especially in Indian cooking, because the spices gives wonderful spicy tasty in cooking. Okay, okay students, in next video we will see about the black pepper and cinnamon, then about the history of spices. Okay, we will see in the next video. Okay, here they gave you some information about black pepper and cinnamon. Okay, then the history of spices we will see in the next video. Okay, thank you students.